Hey, what up, man? I got to do a lot of prefacing before I say anything I say after this. Okay, so there are no reprisals or you know, uh, possibly punitive things handed down for me exercising my First Amendment right. First off, this isn't a call to any type of mutiny or insubordination in the military and things like this. But I am going to point out just a couple of things again that people in the military have a obligation, okay, by the oath we take to uphold, and how at the same time that's being directly violated and punished if and when you do. Again, man, what people don't understand about the military, from my opinion, um, is that you're the first line of defense for um, defense of the people, right? As the military now is a voluntary service. You do what everybody else chooses not to do for whatever reason it may be. Ultimately, like I said, the first thing, me personally, I'm not the biggest patriot thing in the world. I would not be doing this for free. I'm not gonna act like I would. Okay, if I wasn't getting a paycheck with this, I would not be doing it. As which I hope nobody else would be doing. But at the same time, like you said, there's inherent risks that come upon people in the military that civilians just have to deal with. One of which being first and foremost the pretty much two living by two laws. Okay, you have your federal, local, state laws you have to abide by. And you also have the UCMJ. And unfortunately, there was a lieutenant colonel in the Marines that spoke out recently and gave his opinion. And again, if you guys don't know, a lieutenant colonel is an O5 in the Marine Corps. That would be the equivalent of a commander in the Navy. And pretty much those are command level. That's a command level, like a CO. Okay, that's a person that's over and makes the decisions for. I'm in the air community, so the Marines have, I think, it's a VMFA squadrons that we used to. I know they still use somewhere, but aircraft squadrons to where they will be ran by a lieutenant colonel. So he gave his opinion over the reactions and the way things were carried out concerning things in Afghanistan, and he was literally canceled, fired. It's over with. And for what they say, they're going after his mental health. And this is the problem I have, man, and it's getting extremely scary when you do the right thing. Because again, this lieutenant colonel is the leadership you need. You need someone that's brave enough to say this isn't right, that doesn't just aimlessly follow orders and doesn't challenge, when he sees something wrong. Again, bro, this is a unit commander. So he has earned and was told by the Marine Corps, United States Marine Corps, that he met all the criteria and, had the responsibility, the experience, the leadership skills, all of these things, right, to lead an entire command. And yet, him expressing his First Amendment right about what he sees from his experience base and all these other things concerning, how things were carried out in Afghanistan, he was immediately punished and removed. Okay? What people don't realize is when you have a leader like him who's willing to risk it all by actually stating an opinion that is important, and you're replaced by a guy that just do and accept any orders, bro, that is a dangerous way of things going. Okay? Again, do you want the soldier, the airman, the marine, the sailor that's gonna pick that gun up and shoot a baby just because the person over him said shoot the baby? Do you want that? No, you should never want that. Okay? Every order isn't lawful. And there's another thing that's upon us now in the military, as to where our bodily sovereignty is being challenged. And even though I forget who it was, I don't know if it was a press secretary or whoever it was, said that people had the right for medical exemptions and possibly religious exemptions, that's not being put out to the the lower people. Nothing has been mentioned whatsoever about that even being an option. The first thing that was said was something about punitive things or whatnot, what have you. So it's pretty much telling you you're gonna get down or lay down, all right? And for a person like me, I'm in a very, very odd predicament because I'm just outside of the window for the parameters to be able to be excluded just from administrative purposes because I don't meet the necessary 180-day deadline to retirement. And then furthermore, I'm in a deployable squadron. So if I was to exercise the right that was told to me now by an official that said, hey, this is an option for military members, but it's all being, the voluntold, right? You're being told, hey, if you don't do this, your life is going to be a living hell. And furthermore, you might not have a career. Well, I mean, damn, what do I do? You see what I'm saying? Do I throw away, a possible retirement at 20 years because I don't want to be forced to put something in my body that hasn't been proven? You have very different data and opinions by different medical professionals. You have, unclear facts about, the side effects and deaths and all these different things that is deliberately being left out from the people. And again, man, we're not being told everything. But furthermore, like I said, man, that's weird. There is no whistleblowers protection for military members. It's just not. Okay, you say something they don't like, bro, you pay for it. And again, he's being made example purposely. This is an example. Again, this is a unit commander, guys. This is a CO. All right, this is a commanding officer level officer in the military, and because he simply voiced his opinion that wasn't liked by people from the top, he's being a sacrificial lamb. What I'm saying is this is again, and I got to get to it now. The oath says we're to protect this nation from all enemies, foreign and domestic. The thing is, what if you feel like the enemies are becoming more domestic? Okay, in the Constitution, it gives you the authority, okay, as the people. And I am not inciting. I am not suggesting. This is not mutinous. None of these things. I'm just simply quoting what's a fact in the United States Constitution as to if and when you see this government become tyrannical, it is the duty of the people to rectify that issue by whatever means that issue needs to be rectified. It could be political, it could be otherwise. I'm not suggesting anything, okay? And again, as a military member, it is our sworn duty to be at the front lines of that process if and when, again, the enemies become domestic and are the inside. Am I suggesting or am I saying that there's something afoot here? Something's fishy going on, and everything that seems to be happening that isn't making us look as favorable, as strong as a nation that we've been for, even before the time I even thought about joining the military? Possibly. But at the same time, man, I'm just, not really saying nothing, even though I'm saying something, because if I say something wrong, you know what I'm saying? Hey, somebody go come see me. So again, shout out to him, man. Pretty much for him, it's forced retirement. It's over with. But hopefully, he gets any and everything he possibly can get, and there are more people that step up to do what he did. Because the perfect thing about a person at his level is there's really it's no loss for him. And again, at least he's doing this from a good standpoint. Hey, man, I done seen people from the upper chain command, enlisted and of the officer, okay, commissioned officers, as to where, they mess up. And you know what they get? They don't get fired. They don't get kicked out. Early retirement. So, I'm glad to see him, be in a win-win position as to where they can't screw him over. Either way it goes. But unfortunately for people like me that aren't in that position yet, where I'm literally stuck between a rock and a hard place, and going to be forced to make a very, very hard decision about the future of my very possible life. Again, man, um, uh, look at the medical information. A lot of side effects are going on. A lot of deaths are going on. And the thing about it is, we're talking about just simple cases here. We recently had someone that passed away from, the beer bug, allegedly, and now that's tightened up and all this thing. But again, man, people, listen, that's what I'm telling you, man. Listen, the things and the reasons and so many things. I don't want to turn this into a 10-4 Tuesdays on a Monday. But ultimately, man, like I said, again, shout out to that officer, man, that Marine Lieutenant Commander, not just Lieutenant Commander, excuse me, Lieutenant Colonel, and hopefully, everything works out for him and his family, and his sacrifice for duty he gave to his country for I don't know how many years. Again, bro, this is a CO level individual, and it's pretty much letting everybody know, bro. Ain't no, ain't no going against it, bro. And that's the scary part about it. When it comes down to where you see the way the government is moving things and things are happening, bro, this is real. All right, this is really real. And if you don't think this came down from way, way above to send a clear message, when again we see how Congress is reacting, we see how other branches are reacting as to where do what I say or pay the price attitude, man, we can't do it on our own. All right, okay. You guys we're gonna need more people to speak out and do things that need to be done, man, to rectify this stuff. Because again, stuff is changing extremely, extremely fast. And again, if and when a CO is getting chopped on the chopping block for simply, speaking his mind, his opinion on something, hey man, hey, nobody's safe. So that's that on that one, man. I'll catch you on the next one.